Every crime is happening now and then. Theft, fraud, violence. And you know what? One thing hasn't changed at all. Women continue to be the main victims, especially in the world of online crimes. From fake profiles to morphed photos, blackmail to emotional scams, everything is happening around women in the digital era. And what is worse is, many of these crimes do not happen in the dark side of the internet. They actually happen in the same app which we use every day. In this video, we are going to look at the 3 real incidents based on women's scams without involvement of any actual women. Welcome to Youturn, and this is Nandini Madheshwaran.
Youturn is an independent media fighting to combat fake news and false information that spread widely on social media. If you find our work worth it, please support us by scanning the QR code. If you find difficulty in scanning the QR, you can also find a link in the description called the Support or Fact Check Initiatives, and you can support us there too.
Okay, let's begin with the first case. A 29-year-old man, Manoj Verma, was arrested by Delhi police for using fake female profiles to extort women. He created many social media identities and profiles posing as women and making women as his friends and gain their trust. Once he gained their trust, he asked them to share their private photos and videos. Once the women shared their private photos or videos, he began blackmailing them, threatening them that he will make all these private photos into public unless they pay him. One 24-year-old woman made a complaint saying that she had already made some payments, but the threat did not stop. The police traced him via digital data like UPI and payment trails, IP addresses and subscriber information and more. In the raid, his phone was seized, which was full of fake profiles, chat histories and incriminating contents. Interestingly, he even used his victims' own photos to create further accounts, which made them in the increase of threat and panic. This case shows how tech tools which are meant to connect us, which are meant to help us, can instead be used to deceive and trap in more private and painful ways. Now, let's shift to the second case. The police say that this is one of the largest interstate cybercrime operation that has been uncovered in recent days. The Chhattisgarh Cyber Police made an initiative called Operation Cyber Shield. They busted a widespread online matrimony scam. They arrested nearly 11 people from Jharkhand and Chhattisgarh. The gang had operated online matrimony for about 2 years, running fake call centers and using 262 fake log IDs in the different online platforms like YouTube, Instagram and Facebook. Here's how the scam worked. They would post the photos of women, many of AI generated or stolen photos, and lure men who are seeking for matrimonial matches. The victims would be asked to pay for verification, premium services and trusted contacts using bank accounts or fake mule accounts. After the payment, the criminals would vanish and ghost the victims. Police investigations uncovered 79 fake mule accounts, especially in HDFC Bank alone, and many of the tools and devices used to manage these fake identities. The operation shows how deeply these organizations are working across the state lines, using many fake accounts and manipulating trust and emotions. Third, let's look at the case from Bengaluru, something that is more shocking and painful. In Bengaluru, 2 women went through a horrible experience. A 25-year IT employee filed a complaint that his mother's and his girlfriend's images were edited and morphed in an obscene way and posted in many of the Instagram accounts. Not just 1 or 2. 25 fake Instagram accounts, Instagram profiles were created on their names and photos. These edited or inappropriate photos made it look like that those women were in inappropriate pictures even though they were not. It was all fake, but it spread quickly. To make it worse, the criminals even tagged their relatives and family members' names on their fake images. Imagine how stressful that would be. Not just stress or anger, they also created confusion and shame. Their entire family was under pressure and constantly explaining to people that those photos were not them. After they complained, the Bengaluru Cyber Police took action. They, however, managed to block all the accounts and started to investigate who the group behind it. The case has been registered under the Information Technology, that is IT Act, for online harassment and image misuse. This incident shows how dangerous it would be when the photos are misused in online. By comparing and analyzing all these 3 real stories, we could know that most of the victims are women without the actual involvement of them. Not only this, many of the cybercrime cases are now happening every day in India, which is steadily increasing. According to the NCRB data, that is National Cybercrime Records Bureau of 2022, there has been a 24% of increase in the cybercrime cases in India. Among that, 42,000 cases were of fraud and 3,600 cases were of extortion and 3,400 cases were of sexual exploitation. The reports of NCRP, that is National Cybercrime Reporting Portal data of 2020 to 2024, incidents under the category of online and social media related scams have also been steadily increased. In 2020, around 56,283 cases were reported, but within 5 years it has tripled to 1,56,938 cases in 2024. This sharp increase highlights the increasing use of mobile phones, internet access and social media platforms has also led to the significant surge of cybercrimes. Among these, cases specifically related to crimes against women have also doubled in the same period. In 2020, about 22,188 incidents were recorded, while by 2024 the number rose to 48,475 cases, which is almost double. These includes serious categories such as online sexual exploitation, cyber stalking, obscene and sexually explicit content, and the circulation of child sexual abuse material. This data clearly shows that our online presence grows, the risk of online exploitation, especially based on women, is also rising sharply. On the other hand, the budget allocation of 2025 in cyber security initiatives for children and women was decreased from 52.85 crore to 44.39 crore rupees, which is 16% lesser than the previous year, which means the crime goes on increasing but the fund allocated is being decreased. So finally, the government should take strict measures to stop and block all those fake accounts, especially who are targeting women. At the same time, people also should be more aware of using these online platforms and internet. Remember, prevention always starts with awareness. If you ever face any kind of online fraud, threat or harassment, don't stay silent. You can immediately report it by calling the National Cybercrime Helpline number 1930 or by visiting cybercrime.gov.in. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.